Dangerously Incompetent here with another newbie's guide for World of Tanks. This episode, the newbie's guide to self-propelled guns, number 7, the right mouse button. Now, the biggest bugbear with self-propelled guns after their loading time is their aiming time. It takes a long time to get to fully aim in to a target, and if you shoot before you're fully aimed in, you've got very little chance of hitting your intended target. They're notoriously accurate. I mean, this bishop is more accurate than most, and it's still really I still miss opportunities to hit targets because I'm still aiming in. But this can give you a quandary. You've got your first target, but they've ducked back behind hard cover so you can't get a shot, or they've lost their spot and you're not quite sure where they are, so you don't want to shoot, but you're just staying aimed in on that area, waiting for them to stick their nose out or for to be spotted again. And while you're waiting, fully targeted at this original target, a second target pops up. It's possible. You might be able to shoot it, you might not. So, do you move your cursor over the new target to see whether you can hit it? But if you can't hit it, or he's moving around too much for you to get a good shot, and you decide to go back to your original target, because you've moved your aim, you've moved your gun, you've moved your tracks, you get the huge accuracy penalties. So you come back to your first target, you're no longer aimed in, and while you're spending the time getting your targeting on and zooming in your aim, cheeky monkey sticks his nose out, takes his shot, ducks back behind his hard cover before you're fully aimed in and you can take a shot. Real pain in the butt. But there's an answer. Just as when you're driving a tank, if you click and hold your right mouse button, you get aim lock. Doesn't matter where you move the mouse, your aim doesn't change. So you don't traverse your gun, you don't traverse your turret, you don't traverse your tracks, you don't suffer any aiming penalties, and you can move your mouse anywhere you like on the map, and you'll see the green/red line moves around with it, so you can see whether you can aim or not, whether you can get a shot or not, whether your shot's blocked or anything. Now here, let me slow this down, you can see this in action. I'm aiming in on that 82, or near where he is. He's a very slow thing, he's not going to have moved far, when a T-67 pops up on the minimap. Now, can I get a shot on him? He's behind that hill, maybe not. So, click and hold the right mouse button, move the mouse over to target him, and you'll observe the green line. Still, the replay's not showing up. It turning red because of that whacking great hill in the way. But in a live match, it does. But that VK30 finishes the T-67 off before I've decided can I get a shot or not. So I move my cursor back to where I was aiming, release the right mouse button, and you'll have seen the targeting ring move slightly, and I've lost none of my accuracy. I don't have to aim in again for this AT2. And in a few seconds, the VK30 will come around the corner, spot the 82, and I'll have a shot. Well, he has moved, so it didn't actually help me in the end, but if that 82 was still where I thought he was, I'd have been aimed in and be able to shoot straight away. Now that gets over a bit fast, so let's watch. Here we go, I'm aiming in on that 82, well, the area where the 82 was last seen. T67 pops up on the minimap. I think, ooh, he's a possible target, but that hill could be in the way. Right click, hold the mouse button down, move to have a look at the other target. Can I get a shot? Can I get a shot? Can I? Oh, the VK30's bagged him anyway. Right. Move my aim back to where I was. You notice the target circle hasn't moved and it hasn't expanded. Get back to where I was aiming. Release the right mouse button. There. And you'll see, yep, there goes the targeting circle. It's moved to where I'm aiming. I was aiming just a tiny little bit off where I was before. No accuracy penalty. No targeting reticle bloom. And if that 82 was still messing around in that area, when the VK30 comes around the corner, spots him, I'd been ready to shoot. Unfortunately, the 82 decided to move. So, now, the Bishop's got a very narrow gun traverse. Many artilleries have a wider traverse. And in one of those artilleries, I wouldn't have had to traverse my tracks. I just had to traverse my gun, which is a much smaller penalty. I'd have been able to shoot that 82 very, very quickly after he got spotted again, instead of having to wait this long to aim in and get a shot. Now, the rest of the battle's pretty average, so don't worry about watching that. But I will take a moment to point out that for a Bishop, the position I'm in is about as good as you can get. I'm behind some hard cover, which I can shoot over. My short range, I'm still able to shoot the places where the enemy tanks show up. So on the glacier around B6, past the bridge, D5, sniping from across the valley, E3, and then down into the southern corner around the K5 to J5 mark, all from that area around G6. And I've got hard cover protecting me and hiding me, and then some rocks to hide behind if they charge around the corner. That's about as good as a place as you can get for a Bishop, or these high arc, short range artillery. And there's a corresponding spot around the D3 mark if you're starting from the other side. So that's it.